Hello, today I want to speak about the ongoing protests down in Wales at the Strady Park Hotel, where local residents are incensed that the government have took it upon themselves to place 300 illegal immigrants in this hotel in a picturesque little village in Wales, which is going to turn the area upside down. The locals have come out in force, plus people from surrounding areas, and they've developed a siege mentality. I've got nothing but respect for these people, and I back them 100%. They're being labelled as racists, but they're not. They're Welsh patriots. Anybody who doesn't agree with the woke agenda and woke media in this country is seen as a right-wing lunatic. But basically, these left-wing idiots with the woke agendas, and I'm including the press, basically 95% of the media in this country, they're nothing but left-wing Nazis that can have their say, and if you don't like it, it doesn't count. They're all, in my personal opinion, 95% of the media and press and politicians in this country, they're pro-racially biased towards ethnic minorities. That's how I see it. That's my opinion. I'm entitled to it. I couldn't care less who likes or doesn't like it. That's how I see it. I feel that these people in Wales defending the village, I think it's all in vain, because the government will do what they want to do. They've betrayed the British people time after time. There's not one of them you can trust. Now today, we've got doctors and nurses coming out on strike again for a fair pay deal. And the government is saying they've come out and give them a firm final offer, a fair and final offer. Now again, the way I see it is, you can find £8 million a day to put illegal immigrants up in luxury hotels, pay them bills, give them pot money a week. Yet you can't give these people the national health, these doctors and nurses, and anybody who works in any of these areas, they should be paid more than what they're worth, because to me and the rest of the working class people in this country, they're worth every penny. But again, I'll say it again, if you're British and you're working class in this country, you're overlooked, you're ignored, you don't count. They're putting foreigners who don't belong in this country before their own. This government is a sham. It's a dictatorship, and like I say, if you don't agree with the woke media or what they want, then you're a racist. Don't think what they want about me, I'm not really bothered. Something else I want to speak about today, which for me is the ultimate betrayal of what's happened in this country. And I'm not speaking about veterans being on the street. This is as bad. Children, British children in this country are being pushed to the side, and any refugee children coming into this country are being prioritised into schools. It doesn't matter what vicinity they're in. You could have a kid that lives 500 yards from a school, but if a refugee child comes in and needs placement, they will get it before locals. You've got local kids all around the country travelling 15 and 20 miles to other areas when you've got schools on the doorsteps. But refugee children are being prioritised. This is not a go at refugee children. I've got no issues that they do need to have education. But the way I see it is, our own's got to come first. When these children come across, they can't speak English, they're put into schools, which leads to interpreters being put in classes, in the classrooms, holding, as far as I'm concerned, British kids up, our own kids up. Now, the way I see it is, I can't see why at least one school in every area where there's an influx of refugees can't be opened up on a Saturday and Sunday from half 8 till half 12, and people from these communities of what these refugees are can't be volunteering to go into these schools and learn these children basic English. And once they've got a grip of basic English, and by all means upgrade them to mainstream schools. But at the end of the day, why should local kids be travelling 10, 15 miles, sometimes further? And this is happening. They're prioritised on transport, school transport, and they're being prioritised in schools. In some cases, and I know for a fact it's happened in this city, headmistresses and headmasters have been overruled and they're being told to find places for refugee kids. Again, it's not the kids I'm on about, it's a system and the principle of what's happening. But like I say, I can't see why a school can't be opened up Saturday, Sunday morning, and these kids to go in to learn basic English and then let them be upgraded in the mainstream schools instead of holding our kids back, costing the taxpayers more money with interpreters. And to be honest, the parents should be attending these schools as well and learning to speak the basic English. The lives they're getting and given when they come here, it's the least they can do. Again, that's how I see it, that's my opinion, I'm entitled to it. I'm going to leave you with that. If you've liked it all, well and good. If you haven't, I'm not really bothered. But I hope the people at Village in Wales, I hope they stand the ground and I hope they get what they want. I'll see you on the next video, people. Bye.